Hello my friends and welcome back, it's episode 141. I'm just wondering whether I can still use...
Got it.
No. If I can use the toilet. I just realized it was Idle's day. But the answer is no. Right, so let's continue doing links. My last request. It's a bit doom, isn't it?
Hey.
We're finally fighting Louis tomorrow, if you don't mind. Somewhere I'd like to go before we fight. You come with me? Of course. Pretending like we have a choice here. Here we are.
Hold on a second.
Tomorrow's the battle we put our lives on the line for. I thought I'd let Rella and Fidelio know.
Why?
Why did you choose
Here.
the church? It was here that my sister lived and treated the sick. She saw that work as her atonement, but she saved so many lives in the process. Fidelio and Basilio were two of those people. She brought them back from the brink of death. Feels like ages ago now. Rella and Fidelio kept their emotions buried deep, but the love they had for my singing was real. Wasn't it?
No.
Their love wasn't limited to your voice. I wonder if that's true. Sometimes I think singing is all I amount to, and while I'm proud that it's made me self-sufficient, it can be a lonely way to live. I guess sometimes I just want to be accepted for who I am as a person and not just a pretty voice.
And?
Ah, why am I spilling my guts like this?
Huh?
I accept you as a person, you know. Now hold on, you can't just say that kind of thing with a straight face. I call foul. Then again, you did make me a promise, remember? You promised you'd make the world where people could listen to me sing with peace in their hearts, and thinking about it, something struck me. Where would you be in the scenario? Listening from a faraway throne? Would you be by my side? I'm meaning to ask you that, but I kept putting it off. Your answer would feel like our story's end, and I'm not ready for it to be over.
Yep.
So I'll ask you when this is truly all over, after the day of the hero, when you become king, then you can answer me. Looking forward to it. Thanks. Now I feel I can fight with everything I've got tomorrow. Tomorrow will be the perfect performance of a lifetime. I expect you in the audience, Rella Fidelio. Well, it's getting late.
This.
Let's head back. Oh, one more thing. I want you to have this and hold it close so you'll never forget me. Flower used to represent fear and humiliation to me, but once you become king, I hope it comes to mean liberty. One day, this country will balk at the very idea of innocent children turned slaves. It may not be easy, but in fact, many will probably oppose it. We still have to make it happen. You have to believe in our ideals and continue forward, Prince. You feel the same way, don't you? My cat has gotten himself stupidly stuck, so let me just help him quickly. Okay, let us continue.
All right then. Let's go.
Let's do Neuros next.
Now then.
Neuros, what? How about we go somewhere with a nice view? A quick teleport should do the trick.
Whoa!
Excuse me. Oh, what a grand meteor shower. It's like the sky itself is wishing you luck in a dance of stars. It's wishing you luck too, isn't it? Oh, it's bound to be. I'm the sky's own soulmate after all. Looking forward to storming the palace tomorrow. Though I wish it was showering us with dragon crystals. I have mentioned dragon crystals to you before, haven't I? They're the remains of a great magical entity floating high up in the heavens. You sometimes find them crashed down in the mountains. Take those and process them for use in gauntlet runners, you see, as a semi-biological component. My dream was to fly the sky and pluck one straight from the firmament. What do you mean, was?
Yep.
Well, now I have gone above the horizon, I've flown, and if I don't stop here, one day the crystals in the heavens will be within reach. But it makes me wonder. I've spent a lifetime honing my skills and stuffing myself with knowledge. I can't let myself be satisfied with flying alone, can I? Until now, all of my research and projects have been for the sake of my dream. The idea of doing it for altruism or public good, poppycock. Far too abstract for my tastes.
But
This journey, seeing your work for the people, for a better world, it's gotten under my skin, burns in me like the same mad passion of my most ambitious projects. If an invention of mine helps someone out there or gives them joy, that's my part in changing this land, eh? Just like what you and our merry band do, tromping all over and helping all sorts. A change that happens one city at a time instead of by order of some lofty authority. The world is full of inconveniences and irrationalities. What? Well, my lad, that's what I intend to change, one invention at a time.
Well,
Have you already come up with some ideas? Haha, not one, chum. After all, up until now I've had rather a one-trick mind for runners alone. But soon enough you'll be crowned king, and that'll be that. But you do know the road ahead is only going to be bumpier, don't you? I imagine a grand title like your majesty would crush the very backs of most who wore it. And yet you're rather looking forward to it, aren't you? Ah, that reminds me, there's something I'd like you to have.
Here.
The first dragon crystal I ever found, just a shard really. Not enough magic power to have any practical application, but when I picked this up, that's when my dream hit me. One day I'd go to the skies, and now here we are. I'll get you all to Louis tomorrow, no matter what. We'll make the impossible possible.
Hey.
You hear me, lad? Don't you falter now. Don't falter now, cause I'm having such a good time. Sorry. Alright, 132,000 mag. It's quite a lot of mag.
all right.
Could still spend it on as little as 4 archetypes, though. Alright, who's next? It's Yufa.
I must say,
Does that mean that anything that she says is a euphemism? Oh, sorry.
it's finally here.
Everything will be decided tomorrow. I'd like to visit my brother before we fight. Would you teleport me to Etria? Kabroink. Brother!
You've come.
If it's my dear sister, and with the prince in tow, have you come all this way to see me? Yes, I needed to talk to you at any cost. You told Edeni about tomorrow's decisive battle against Louis. Tomorrow's finally the day, is it? Then allow me to take this opportunity to speak with you. Once you stop Louis and take the throne, what are your plans for what follows? Surely you don't imagine the book will close on a happily ever after. Your people will not be a monolith. Even your supporters who agree with you have varied expectations, and those differences will drag you down, all as enemies lurk in the shadows.
Right.
You're right, but I have no choice but to follow through. You worry too much, brother. Prince has us with him. No matter how thorny the path he walks becomes, we are all determined to walk it beside him. Good, if you are so resolved, I have nothing further to say. I pray that with every step you take, the path bears fruit. Listen for word of our victory tomorrow, brother. We're going to survive, and will almost certainly return to the
Now
island.
that you mention it,
Oh wait, I had something I wanted to give you. I'll run into the house to retrieve it. That Yufa always in such a hurry. She'll never change. I've been looking after her for a long time, but I'm thinking it's time to entrust that role to someone else. Like who?
That's...
When you say you'll entrust that role to another, who do you mean?
Is that all right?
Who else but you? I can see the way Yufa acts around you, even if I wish I couldn't. You've been planting false expectations in my sister's head. I hope you know I won't stay quiet about it. I sense hostility. Looks like you two are having a rousing conversation. Indeed, we're talking about swarms of vicious, man-eating sharks that teem the night sea. I was telling them that if someone were to be thrown in, they'd die instantly. The adults told me that was all that lie all the time when I was a child. Bad children who lie will be thrown into the sea at night, they'd
what
say.
is it?
You're looking a little pale, Prince. What's wrong? Ah, well, didn't you say you had something to give
See
him?
this for
Ah, I
yourself.
do. Here, for your hands only. Rippling shell. It's the shell of a ripple snail. It's a good luck charm here on this island. If you hold it to your ear, you can hear the sound of the ocean. Tradition says it contains a prayer for its owner to return home safely, just like how the waves return to shore. Wives give these to their husbands when they head out to sea. That's quite the gift! Oh, did I say their husbands? Anyway, let's get going. We have a big day ahead of us. Oh dear. She's definitely got some expectations. Hulkenberg is married to her sword. Or spear.
I'll do it.
What you up to, Basilio? You're next on my list.
Finally.
Guess this is it. Finally settling things with Louis. Finally settling things with Louis. Though a sky like this doesn't exactly feel encouraging and all. So you need a breather at all? We could visit the ocean if you like. We'll take a moment to teleport over. God damn, we're using the teleporter like crazy today.
All right.
First time I saw the ocean, you know what I said? God damn, biggest pond I ever seen. Del got a good laugh out of that one. Del, Lady Rella, Vinker, I always thought we'd always be together. I figured I'd already lived my life the way I wanted. Now I got some perspective on it though. There's so much I never did. Somehow it never really hit me. I could die at any moment. Just like that, everything I am could suddenly end, even after nearly dying as a kid. Real stupid, aren't I?
Listen.
I think that's true for anyone, I suppose.
Del.
I think Del wanted to stay by Lady Yuna's side for the rest of his days. Never said it, of course, but I could tell. It was always in his eyes when he looked at her. But he'll never see her again. And me, I'll never see Lady Rella again. Got to tell her how she saved me. I really admired her. Never told her how I felt about her. Now I never will. I once swore to you, right, that I'd help make the world a place where everyone could smile and laugh. Lady Rella, Vinker, and Del, they were all tangled up in the worst parts of this twisted country, and they all suffered for it. The land runs on suffering, and somehow all its weak and meek end up fuel for its fires. A crown on your head won't make that easier to change. Are you giving up? You're not giving up, are you? Putting words in my mouth now. All I said was it's gonna take time. Nothing happens as fast as you want it to. A lot of people are going to resent change. It's a scary thing, yeah? Still, through the fear, if we're all wishing for the same thing, it'll be a force to be reckoned with. Slow or not, this piece of shite world will change. I only started seeing the light from hanging about with you, so no matter what goes down tomorrow, I'm going to make sure that that crown's yours. Actually, I got another reason for being here today. Hold on a sec.
Yeah.
Just bought this. Here, take it. What did you just buy? Golden perfume cream. It's made of some rare beeswax or something. Apparently they say the scent brings good fortune. Lady Rella had it when she was fixing me up. Said it gave me a little dab on both cheeks. Said I hoped I could smile again. Hoped my luck would turn. A slum rat like me. So now I'm giving it to you. Hope fortune favours you tomorrow.
All right.
Right, suppose we better head back. Big day ahead, yeah?
All right then.
Okay, we're burning through these actually. Seems like Hulkenberg's was particularly long.
Ugh.
Where is she lurking? Oh, we can go to other towns.
You know something?
I heard you're going to face off against that blighter, Louis. Well, I for one think you've got him whipped. I must say, there was something I wanted to tell you. Got a minute?
Hey, so
Remember how I said I had something to tell you? Well, the educational program we founded is really doing aces.
Listen.
Sure, it couldn't have happened without you, Katharina. Well, you ain't wrong about that. But you're still the one who gave me the opportunity, of course. Just goes to show we can make a place for ourselves in the world without stealing and deceiving. You taught me that, you know. It was you who got my friends the opportunity to make a decent living. Some of them even moved to other towns and opened up shop.
what a day.
At this rate, I'm going to have to take up something new just to keep up.
What?
You thinking of pursuing a new line of work? Yeah, you know, at this point, I'm done bounty hunting. Been thinking on another thing I once told you, that we're allies fighting for this country. Our paths are different, but we've got a common goal. Got a couple of thoughts running loose in my noggin, actually. If you become king, I think I'll journey
If you
abroad.
want my opinion,
I bet someone in charge could use some intel from faraway lands. I could get that for you. Our king's gonna need all the help he can get.
Right.
That's perfect for you. I'll be counting on you. Then I'll find out what's good, what's bad, and what's going on in the world and report back. We can solve the world's issues
Really?
together. Word of warning though, don't let this country go to the dogs while I'm gone. If everybody's not prancing around all merry like when I get back, I'm gonna knock you a good one. Won't much care to not see your ugly mug for long spurts, but better make myself useful, I suppose. Gonna do what I do best, and the only payment I want is you watching over me. I'll let you think good and hard on what I mean by that. Sure. Proper daft. I'm out of here. Except for this one thing. There was something everyone made for you, so here you go.
I present to you.
Read for your thoughts. They tried to make it look like you. Not bad by half, eh? Everyone brought their best talents to it, whether it was carving the wood or painting the pretty colours and all that. We can mass produce these dolls and make a good souvenir, yeah? We can make it a Ukrainia specialty item. Like they say, dream big. Tomorrow's battle is only the first piece of that dream, so you'd better pull out all the stops and win. This country's going to be ours for the building. I'll have 2,000 mag for each one that I do, roughly. Alonso!
Greetings.
Things have gotten quite interesting. I know you're a busy fellow, but you and I are friends. Could we talk elsewhere for a minute?
Oh?
A candidate to the very end. I can hardly believe it, and I dare say you've made dying for your sake quite worth it.
So,
Any plans to come back from the dead, Alonso? Haha, that depends on you. I'm currently planning on what to do next after you're king. I'm certain it'll be quite chaotic in the country for some time. Firstly, we'll have loudmouth chaps haranguing people, scoundrels shoring up sordid books by milking our muddled masses before anyone's the wiser. And of course those scoundrels will have great political and financial interests. You'll have vultures lying in wait around every corner.
yeah.
I see.
Not that I don't have full faith in you, but I just wanted to make sure you knew Utopia wouldn't come knocking anytime soon. But don't worry, I'll not leave you to your own devices. Perhaps I'll enter the political arena, be your speaker of sorts. You'll have your political opponents in the years ahead doing their best to drag you down, undermine your ideals, and line their pockets while they're at it. Figure to make use of this silver tongue of mine to uniformly dismantle their schemes and force their timely excellent. Don't know that word, that's an old word.
Well,
That's reassuring to hear. I'll see all their ploys for what they are, a lie for a lie. Sick a bad guy on the bad guys, in other words. My nature has changed not one iota. I am a two-faced trickster that schemes upon and deceives others. But even I could truly glimpse the hope you aim to create in this country. So I'll use my lies to support you to the very end. Surely these are the sorts of lies my mother would overlook, yes?
Moving on.
I'm glad to have met you. Before we part, I have but one word of advice for my future king. If ever an enemy appears insurmountable, tell yourself this: my opponent is strong, but that is all they are. It's fine to fear an enemy's strength, but let not that fear consume you. Steel yourself and remember, the enemy is strong, yet I will prevail. Determination will be your power. Determination is all you need to break through. It is the weapon you'll wield to seize your tomorrow.
well then.
With that, farewell. I leave you both my parting extolments and my toll for departing penitence. So he says. There's a folded envelope tucked underneath the shoulder strap of my bag. Inside was a silver coin I'd never seen before, with an identical design on either side. I felt Alonso's candor, a man of many faces now unmasked. Silver coin of doom. Three left.
Impressive as always.
Off to Matera.
you've come.
Now I hear you've got a difficult path ahead of you, but I'm happy you came to see me despite it all. You've come all this way, so what say we have ourselves a wee chat?
The truth is,
Ever since that attack from the human, the townspeople have slowly but surely come around to participating in the security activities. I consider that a great welcome change, but
Listen,
there's no need to fret. I know that. Much thanks to you for saying so. Security policies, methods of self-government all need to buy in from the people. And everyone's voice is to both speak and be heard. Hope is you can find a compromise among all the different opinions, and then make a change. It's not easy leading such an affair, let me tell you.
it'll be fine.
You can do it.
Thank
I know
you,
you
truly.
can. Thanks for the support. You're no stranger to what I'm talking about,
I
are
haven't
you?
a choice.
King chosen by the people will be different from any other king we've ever had. Every citizen will expect something different from ye, and you'll feel a duty to live up to that expectation. This country is made up of allied states, with a major city as the capital of each state, but now they all exist under one nation. Each region has their own rich and complex history and cultures. The wishes of the people are all so different. You'll be the king of all this. How do you think you're going to possibly hear all the people's opinions?
That's...
I suppose my only option is to go around and solicit their opinions in earnest. Ah, well, at least you got the right intentions, but considering your position and the number of subjects involved, tain't the most practical thing.
You know,
Here's what I think. The single king cannot possibly listen to each and every one of his subjects. However, take a look at the country by region and town, you'll find people such as myself that can govern this town according to whatever your kingly wishes may be, and collect my people's opinions and transmit them to you. And so in that way, the king and the people can have a direct connection to each other. We just need other leaders to follow suit. That's an excellent idea. I believe you'll be a righteous king, and many others behind you do too. That said, some only follow whoever they think will come out strongest. Mayhap some follow you out of fear, just as with Louis. You've a duty towards them just as any other, though, and no doubt you'll have days where you just want to
on
run
the
away.
other hand,
On those days, remember this: there are those who are determined to walk with you through thick and thin.
don't you worry.
They believe in and support you. They will correct you when you err, and little by little you'll look back and see more and more people behind you.
Have a look.
Now remind me, the townspeople wanted to give this to you. That reminds me, have this gift. Desert glass lantern. They fused glass and sandworm husk to make this. It's a specialty household item unique to Matera. Everyone here makes use of it. In fact, they hope to make production of this a major industry in Matera. Our artisans practice pretty hard these days. Just you watch, my city's gonna flourish under your rule.
All right.
Right. 2 left.
No.
Maybe I should go and see how he's doing. What? She?
Oh, very vulnerable too.
Ah, I didn't think you'd come and see me at a time like this. You're welcome. Come all this way. We can talk as long as you like.
So,
Those Ujif children I took in seem to be regaining their spirits little by
Yes.
little. Grief of losing their parents and hometown is not easily buried, of course, but I thought enlisting them as my helpers might provide a welcome distraction. No intention of putting such small children on anything dangerous. That's what I have you here for, after all. I've been racking my brain to think of functions for an igniter that would have no use as a weapon. For lack of any ideas of my own, I asked the children. It was like I'd opened a floodgate, idea after idea, jet shoes based on wind propulsion, super brooms that clean the floor with water and wind magic combined.
Right.
Sounds like fun.
yes.
Indeed, they dreamed up all kinds of things. Even better is that with their suggestions, all their suggestions really could help improve people's lives with a little adjustment for practicality. They also suggested a pen that could write sparkling text and an instrument that could play itself. Of course, I asked what the point of these trifles could be. In their response, it'd be fun. In short, they're playthings. The thought took me entirely off guard. Suggestions were worthless as weapons. They barely even sounded useful, but I could certainly see them putting smiles on children's faces.
Fair point.
Perhaps it's not. That's just what this country needs. Something good for nothing, but a smile now and then. I'm going to sell toys. You're opening a toy
I
shop.
see now.
It does sound interesting in its own quaint way, but I have something broader in mind, something not limited to igniters. Sanctism dominates this country in many ways. They profit off every destructive igniter sold, while entertainment and tools of simple utility are restricted. I'm going to change that and make this country known for better products, tools for happiness instead of violence. As for this country you dream of, you've not even set foot on that path yet. To look at the distance you must tread, many would advise against it, but I will walk it beside you. I know I can count on you. Ha, just watch. Between my connections, my tech and my business sense, it will be a simple task. Prince, give me your hand. Reaching out to someone without any sort of self-interested calculation. I haven't done this since I was a child. I was too scared. Yet somehow you made it possible. My dreams, my aspirations, let this handshake be as entrusting them to you. Damn, that was awkward. Animators failed there. A small trinket of some sort was placed into my palm.
This here.
Personally cut and polished, I'll have you know. I looked for a magla crystal that gleams with the same clarity as your eyes. It's a meager little thing to hold, but I hope you can feel how heavy my wishes have made it. May fortune favour you. Try not to die, Prince. You are hope for the children, for me, and hope is not so easily replaced. Boom! One left.
Oh, any one of them will do.
Just more.
Perhaps. Perhaps.
I can't just teleport to him.
Let's go.
I've got to go to academia first.
Now, where was I?
Fascinating.
Told more about my final battle with Louis tomorrow, I see, so at last we've reached the final battle for the throne. Louis is a foe more fearsome than any you have faced. Do you truly believe you can defeat him?
Leave it to me.
Yes.
Good, spoken like a king to be. Striding towards the apex of all archetypes, you have surely marked yourself as worthy of rule. If you were to take the throne, that would thusly end my imprisonment under the king's decree.
I have faith in you.
I trust you'll win. You must, if I am to ever know freedom again, however selfish a reason that is.
That's...
But any other possible king could free you just as easily, right? Even if they could. Any other king might only condemn me as the past king did. I and those who believe such ideals could be easily imprisoned once more.
How delightful.
To be finally allowed back into the world I've dreamed of. Ah, but under your reign it would seem a new world altogether. Perhaps you saw phantoms in my image throughout your travels, but that's all they were. Through all this, I remain locked in this prison. Wish I could travel the lands again, as I did in my youth. What extraordinary sights I would see.
Indeed.
First, the royal capital Grand Trad, I would content to watch the people go about their daily lives, then off to Brilhaven by way of Madeira. Sounds like a familiar path. So it should. After all, the tales of your journey have inspired me so much. Wish I could travel at your side. The chance existed, no matter how slim, I'd take it. If the chance existed. Though I suppose that's a dangerously insolent proposal for a king to be.
Please.
Still, once you're a king, if you ever decide to tour the country or return to the road, please allow me to join you.
Uh-huh.
I thank you.
Thank you to what the country born anew, together with its new king. It is like a dream. My heart bursts with anticipation. That reminds me, I'm sure it's far too early to prepare for our trip together, but let me give you this.
What say you?
All you have learned, graduating from your studies in academia, I award you this diploma. Let its white wings mark your flight from this bookish nest.
I can hardly wait.
Now, once you leave this place, we shall remain apart for a short while, but I look forward to seeing you again soon.
Would you look at this?
Well, as you've guided yet another ally to heroism, united by your shared vision for the future. Signs of a new royal archetype have presented themselves. I hope you allow me to bear witness to those powers coming into their own.
I've been waiting. You have my deepest gratitude.
Okay. I do, in fact, have some more. Might as well while I'm here. That Talisman of the Femme, I might actually be able to get that one from the island. I missed two, and I think one of them might have been that. That said, I mean, it doesn't really matter that much. I'm only missing one summon. And it's a summon that restores full health to one ally. That's, rubbish, basically. If it isn't multi-heal, it isn't worth touching. At this point in the game, single heal is a waste of time. I'm not really using the dancer either.
In truth,
What?
Alright, skip that. Nothing here. You gonna give me anything, cat? Nope.
oh,
They tell you to pet this cat
you'll come
and give you an
again, won't
item
you?
for it, and then for the rest of the game, you don't get anything from petting the cat. It's just a waste of time, basically.
All right then.
Right, that is it. All done.
That's enough out of you, yeah?
Hello. This is all right.
Please help as much as you can.
Luis is the only one left.
Beg pardon?
It's all gonna kick off. Right, it seems like the perfect moment to stop, because I'm pretty sure that once we go to sleep in this bed, we're going to be locked into a big, long plot dump as we head to the final battle or final dungeon or some combination of those two. So, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next time.